Lesson 16. Fashion brand makes perfume for babies. The luxury fashion brand Dolce & Gabbana (D&G) will soon sell a perfume for babies. The new fragrance will be in 50 ml bottles and will have a price tag of $45. D&G is the latest fashion house to make a perfume for infants. A D&G spokesperson said the new scent is designed to cuddle and pamper every little boy and girl. D&G boss Stefano Gabbana asked people on the website Instagram, "How can babies smell even sweeter than they already do?" His answer is a mix of honey, melon, orange, and some secret ingredients. Gabbana explained how he made the fragrance. He said it smells like the softness of baby skin, the freshness of baby breath, a mother's sweet hug, and the first smile. While the new fragrance will increase D&G's profits, childcare experts are questioning the need for babies to wear perfume. They also hope parents will use their common sense. Baby doctor Sandy Tompkins said a baby's skin is very delicate and sensitive. She warned that any product used on it must be 100% safe. She added, "The last thing a mother wants is for her little one to smell nice but then have a nasty red rash." Skin doctor Jose Fernandez warned of soreness and irritation. Many people might agree with Britain's Daily Mail newspaper that babies already smell sweet enough. It wrote, "The smell of a freshly washed baby is universally understood as one of the sweetest scents in the world." One. What will D&G soon start selling? 2. What size bottles will the perfume come in? 3. Who is the perfume designed to cuddle and pamper? 4. What do fruits are in the perfume? 5. What did the article say about a mother's hug? 6. What will the new fragrance increase? 7. What do childcare experts hope parents will use? 8. How safe did Sandy Tompkins say the perfume should be? 9. What nasty thing might a baby get because of the perfume? 10. What might people agree with the Daily Mail about? One. What do you think of the idea of perfume for babies? 2. What would be a good name for the baby perfume, and why? 3. Is it important for babies to smell sweeter than they already do? 4. What do you think of the ingredients in the perfume? 5. What does the softness of a baby's skin smell like? 6. How can a first smile have a smell? 7. Do you think the perfume will be successful? 8. Do you think D&G is only interested in money? 9. What do you think childcare experts are worried about? 10. What do you think of parents who put perfume on their babies? 11. Should the perfume have a warning label on it about skin rashes? 12. Is baby perfume a sign that the world is crazy? 13. Do you like perfume? 14. What do you like and dislike about babies? 15. Is the smell of a freshly washed baby one of the sweetest scents in the world? Lesson 17. Celebrity death increase suicide in Korea. Korea's Ministry of Health and Welfare has told reporters that 15,000 people a year kill themselves in South Korea. This means the country has the highest suicide rate of any developed nation in the world. Another 100,000 people end up in hospital after trying to commit suicide. Every day, about 43 Koreans take their own life. The ministry said that the biggest reason is stress at school or work. Other reasons include loneliness and the sadness when another family member commits suicide. A church official said the high rate is a danger to Korean society because the country's birth rate is so low. He said, if the high suicide trend continues, the whole society could find itself on the edge of a cliff. This growing problem is made worse because of copycat behavior when a celebrity commits suicide in Korea. Research shows that the suicide rates jumps around 30% in the 2 months after a celebrity suicide. News reports of a star's suicide can result in 600 Koreans ending their own life. Many people say television is to blame because it spends too much time reporting on news of suicides, and this gives people the idea they too can end their life. The Korea Times newspaper said the government should do more to help people. It said, to lower the suicide rate, Korea should become a more compassionate and caring society even at the expense of a slower-growing economy. One. What ministry is mentioned in the first sentence? 2. How many people end up in hospital? 3. Around how many Koreans commit suicide every day? 4. What is the biggest reason for suicide in Korea? 5. What rate is very low in Korea? 6. What behavior does a celebrity suicide lead to in Korea? 7. How many people will also commit suicide after celebrity death? 8. What do many people blame for the high suicide rate? 9. What does the Korea Times think the government should do? 10. What did the Korea Times say Korea should become? One. What do you think of the numbers of suicides in this article? 2. What can society do to stop people taking their own lives? 3. Is suicide a taboo subject in your culture? 4. What do you think doctors say to people who attempted suicide? 5. Is committing suicide being selfish? 6. What do you think of websites that tell people how to end their life? 7. What do you think of assisted suicide? 8. Why might Korea find itself on the edge of a cliff? 9. What do you think of celebrity copycat suicides? 10. Why do you think copycat suicide happens? 11. Someone said it was a fundamental human right. What do you think? 12. How much is TV to blame for suicide? 13. Should there be a limit on the time a TV station can spend on reporting a suicide? 14. If you commit suicide, do you go to heaven or hell? 15. What should the government do to prevent suicide? Lesson 18. Bread that stays fresh for 60 days. American scientists say they can make bread last for up to 2 months. They have found a way to stop mold or fungus growing on bread and other food. The researchers are from a biotechnology company called Microzap. The company's name gives a clue to how their technology works. They use high-powered microwaves to zap the food and kill anything that could grow fungus. They started their project to find an answer to the superbugs that are found in many U.S. hospitals. However, they soon discovered that their technique could sterilize food. The scientists say they only need to microwave the bread for about 10 seconds and then it is okay to eat 60 days later. They also say the taste of the bread stays the same. The scientists believe their discovery could stop people throwing away so much food. Studies show that Americans put around 40% of the food they buy into the trash. Having food that lasts longer would save people money and help the earth. Another benefit of MicroZap's technology is in stopping disease. Illness from food has a huge impact on society. There are 76 million cases of food poisoning in America every year, with 5,000 deaths. It costs the economy about $6 billion annually. The company hopes to use its technology soon in making safe, ready-made meals for war zones and areas hit by disasters. Microzapping could become the best thing since sliced bread. One. Who said they could make bread last longer? 2. What can scientists stop growing on bread? 3. What kind of company is MicroZap? 4. What did scientists discover their technique could do to food? 5. What happens to the taste of the bread? 6. How much food do Americans waste each year? 7. What could longer-lasting food help people save? 8. What kind of impact on society does illness from food have? 9. How many Americans does food poisoning kill every year? 10. What could microzapping become? One. What do you think about MicroZap's new technology? 2. Do you think the technology could be dangerous? 3. Do you have problems with food that doesn't last a long time? 4. Do you like bread? 5. How do people make bread in your country? 6. Would you worry about eating bread that is 2 months old? 7. Which is better, bread, pasta, or rice? 8. What do you think of the taste of bread? 9. How much food do you throw away and why? 10. Why do Americans throw 40% of their food away? 11. How do you think MicroZap's technology could help the world? 12. Have you ever had food poisoning? 13. What would you do if bread disappeared from the earth? 14. What do you think of the name MicroZap? 15. What does the best thing since sliced bread mean? Lesson 19. Google boss tells in Korea to use internet. The chairman of Google, Eric Schmidt, has asked North Korea to open up its internet to join the rest of the world. North Korea is one of the most closed and secretive countries in the world. Only a few of its citizens have internet access, but that is strictly controlled by the government. Almost no one can access the World Wide Web. Mr. Schmidt said it was very important for the country to end its isolation so North Koreans can become richer. He said, as the world is becoming increasingly connected, their decision to be almost totally isolated is very much going to affect their physical world, their economic growth, and so forth. It will make it hard for them to catch up economically. The U.S. government was not happy about Mr. Schmidt's trip. Officials criticized it and said it was unhelpful. The White House is doing its best to get the North Koreans to end its nuclear weapons program. One expert believes Mr. Schmidt's visit gave North Korea the feeling it was an important world country. Greg Scarlatoiu of the Washington-based Committee for Human Rights in North Korea told the Voice of America website, "Visits from senior officials and extraordinarily successful entrepreneurs are going to help to raise the profile of the North Korea regime. Probably, from the North Korean viewpoint, they may think this is also an opportunity to make some money for the regime." One. What is Eric Schmidt's job? 2. What does Mr. Schmidt want North Korea to join? 3. How many people in North Korea can access the internet? 4. Why does Mr. Schmidt want North Koreans to use the internet? 5. What will it be hard for Korea to do without the internet? 6. What word did America's government use to describe Schmidt's visit? 7. What is the White House is doing its best to do? 8. In which city does Greg Scarlatoiu work? 9. What extraordinarily successful people are mentioned in the text? 10. What might Korea's leaders have the chance to make? One. What do you think about Google? 2. What do you know about North Korea? 3. Do you think internet access is a human right? 4. Why do you think North Korea is so close and secretive? 5. Would North Korea be different if all people had internet access? 6. What do you like most and least about the internet? 7. What questions would you like to ask Korea leader Kim Jong-un? 8. What do you think about Eric Schmidt's visit to North Korea? 9. What would you do without the internet? 10. Why was the White House unhappy about Eric Schmidt's visit? 11. How has the internet changed the world? 12. What would a North Korean who knows nothing about the internet think about it? 13. Is North Korea an important world country? Why? 14. Would you like to visit North Korea? 15. What questions would you like to ask Google Chairman Eric Schmidt? Lesson 20. Toilet theme park opens in Korea. A city in South Korea has added a new attraction to its cultural landscape, the world's first toilet theme park. The Restroom Cultural Park in the city of Suwon is proving a huge hit with locals and tourists alike. The latest tourist site is dedicated to the memory of former city mayor Sim Jae-duk. Affectionately known as Mr. Toilet, he believed the toilet is a very important and underappreciated aspect of world culture. Visitors to the park can admire its toilet bowl-shaped exhibition hall as well as dozens of bronze statues in various toilet positions. They can even sit on Mr. Kim's original toilet, which includes a full-length glass door that mists up when it is being used. Suwon has become well known for the promotion of toilet culture. The city attracts toilet-related artwork from around the world to its galleries. It famously hosts the Golden Poop Art Festival, a celebration of one of the calls of nature. The city also lists dozens of its own public toilets as tourist attractions on its website. Sim Jae-duk's own giant toilet-shaped house, now a museum, should be the must-see for enthusiasts. Mr. Sim's fascination with toilets supposedly began because he was born in the smallest room of his mother's house. He said in 2007, "The toilet can save humankind from diseases and is a place for introspection." The toilet is also a central living place that possesses culture. One. What did South Korea add to its cultural landscape? 2. Who is the theme park proving a huge hit with? 3. Whose memory inspired the creation of the theme park? 4. What is unusual about the exhibition hall at the theme park? 5. What happens to Sim Jae-duk's original toilet when someone uses it? 6. What has Suwon become famous for? 7. What is the Golden Poop Art Festival a celebration of? 8. What is unusual about Sim J Duck's house? 9. Why did Sim J Duck become interested in toilets? 10. What did Sim J Duck say toilets possess? One. What do you think of a toilet theme park? 2. What do you think you would see at the Restroom Cultural Park? 3. How interested are you in visiting this park? 4. Do you think other toilet theme parks will open around the world? 5. What can the park do to attract more visitors? 6. Would you like your town to be well known for a toilet theme park? 7. Do you think you would admire the toilet bowl-shaped exhibition hall? 8. What do you think of being able to sit on Sim J Duck's toilet? 9. What is toilet culture? 10. What do you think happens at the Golden Poop Art Festival? 11. What new exhibitions could the park have? 12. What design features might a toilet-shaped house have? 13. What do you think Sim J Duck might have thought about this park? 14. Should the world know more about sanitation and how the lack of toilets kills thousands of people every year? 15. What questions would you like to ask the people who made the park?